So today I'm going to be installing this knockoff K-Tune short throw shifter into my 03 RSX. I got this replica off of eBay for roughly half the price of the actual K-Tune shifter. So moving on to the inside of the car, we have this OEM shifter, which the K-Tune shifter is supposed to help with adjustability. It also makes the throws a lot more shorter and the shifting more comfortable. So starting on the inside, as far as the installation goes, it's fairly simple. You just got four, I think 12mm bolts on each corner, and then to take the linkages off, you just want to pop these two clips out and essentially rotate this until you can clock it outwards, because there's like a specific tab you're supposed to rotate this to pull that out. So as far as disassembly, it's relatively easy, and as far as assembly, we will get there once we get to that point. So yeah. Once you get those four 12mm out, all you have to do is bend these cotter pins back. Essentially, that's going to release the shift linkages from the OEM shifter, and then we can put them onto the new aftermarket shifter. So for this side, you want to just take the seat clamp off. You might have to use a flathead or some sort of pry tool to get this off. Once you get this off, this backside should just pop right out of there. And now we have our shifter, garbage shifter out of the way. We can install the new one. If you haven't already gone out and bought new bushings, you can always just use the OEM bushings off of the OEM setup. So now that we got everything mocked up, I can go ahead and put the mounting bolts back in. Basically for this, you want to just do the same situation as taking it out. You just want to rotate it and get it on the clip, and then for this one, you just slide it right through this little slit. So yeah, once we get these mounting bolts in, we are going to be connecting these, and then we should be done with the job. So when you're connecting the linkages, you just want to keep in mind that this is a 7 and an 8mm, and I think this is also a 7 up here. This one just twists right out, but once we get this on, we can do our final adjustments and try out the new shifter. We got the shifter in, all buttoned up and ready to go. We're gonna try the first shift, first gear, second, third, fourth, fifth, and obviously reverse. This is a base model, only a 5-speed, but overall, shifter feels pretty stiff. Like, it takes a decent amount of force to get it over. Throws feel slightly shorter. So one thing these shifters are notorious for in RSXs is actually rubbing up against this corner of the boot. Actually, it's not that bad. Now that I got it all adjusted, when I throw it in reverse, as you can see, it does bang on that, and there is a little bit of play as well. It actually doesn't make very rough contact with it, so hopefully I won't have to cut that, but if I do, worst case scenario, you can just take a Dremel and kind of shave some of this down right here, just so that way you have that room in reverse. But yeah, no, I'm actually very surprised that it doesn't hit it as rough. So yeah, it's all done.